Have you ever taken a photo of a breathtaking landscape only to find it looks flat and uninspiring? Well, you're not alone. And it might be because you're missing some key techniques that can elevate your shots to the next level. Did you know that over 1 trillion landscape photos are taken every year? With so many images flooding the internet, wouldn't you want to stand out from the crowd? Well, stick around because today we're diving into some amazing tips that can help you elevate your landscape photography game. Let's explore some essential tips that can really make a difference in your landscape photography. I'll be showing you 5 tips, not here in the studio, but on location with the final edited image after each tip. And then after the final tip, I will show you the last bonus image that I hope will inspire you to take your photography skills to the next level. So go grab yourself a cup of coffee while watching and let's begin.
The rule of thirds is a fundamental guideline in photography composition. Imagine breaking an image down into thirds, both horizontally and vertically. So you have 9 parts. The key elements of your photo should be placed along these lines of their intersections. This technique creates a sense of balance and makes photos more engaging. Placing the subject off-center often results in a more dynamic composition than centering it. And here's the shot I just took. Now for the next tip. This is gonna be experimenting with different perspectives. Try shooting from different angles and perspectives instead of always shooting at eye level. Try getting low to the ground or find a higher vantage point. Changing your viewpoint can make ordinary scenes look extraordinary. It can add a unique twist to your images and show familiar subjects in a new light. Different perspectives can uncover elements that might be overlooked from a standard viewpoint, such as texture in the ground or unique patterns in the landscape. Also, experimenting with angles allows you to craft compositions that stand out. This makes your image more distinctive and avoiding the common postcard look. It can also tell a more comprehensive story about the landscape, showcasing its scale, variety, and the interplay between different elements within the scene. Also, by exploring different angles and viewpoints, you avoid taking repetitive shots. And here's the image I just shot. And here I'm gonna show you another example of shooting at different perspectives. I'll be shooting at a higher vantage point. Shooting at a higher vantage point allows you to capture a wider expanse of the landscape, providing a more comprehensive view of the scene. And here's another shot. The third tip is about leading lines. Leading lines are lines within an image that lead the viewer's eye to the main subject. They can be roads, fences, and even rivers, or any lines that guide the viewer through the photo. Leading lines also add depth and perspective to your photos. They can draw attention to the important parts of the image and make the composition much more engaging. By directing attention towards a specific part of the photograph, leading lines help emphasize the main subject or area of interest, and this can make the composition much more stronger. And in this fourth tip will be about checking your focus point, adjusting exposure and making sure the image is sharp, and also being on the correct f-stop. Always check your histogram before you take a shot and your metering. As you can see, it's not good. Make sure you adjust it that you have no clippings. As you can see, we have clippings, which is no good, and we have to dial it down a bit. And that's okay. Next, check your f-stop. Make sure it's between f8 or f11. Make sure you're focusing 1/3 into the scene. I found is the best place for your focus point. Correcting your aperture and adjusting the focus point will always give you the sharpest image. And here's the shot. And now we're into the fifth tip, which is about lighting. As you all know, lighting is very crucial in all types of photography. Natural light, especially that light during the golden hours, I'm talking about sunrise and sunsets, provide a soft, warm glow that can make your photos look stunning. Good lighting can add depth, highlight your details, and enhance colors in your photos. And here we have another shot. And there we have our 5 tips for creating stunning landscape images. And now I'll be taking the last shot, which I'll be taking in long exposure. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you learn a lot from these techniques, and hope to see you in a future video. See you and thanks.